Hi everyone, it's Louise with Louise Art, and welcome to my channel, and here is my year in review. Starting out with the unusual, a bloom on a plate resined, a heart, a hummingbird on a saw blade, and a scorpion. More resin art. These are resin pours, and here's my yin yang resin pour. I met with clients who have been so supportive. I made some cool swipes, and here are some more coasters. Of course I made coasters. I wouldn't have had a year without coasters. And more swipes, beach swipes I discovered, which were a lot of fun. And then I even went into a landscape swipe that was fantastic. I got to meet Garrick Brown in his class, what a sweetheart, and a deconstructed bloom for a challenge. I started out the year making clocks, and boy did I learn how to make clocks, and I made a lot of clocks that have done very well. I had some help with a friend up the street making some nice bases for me. And here's one of my favorites, another one, and this is a bloom combined with resin and snow. And here's a 24-inch creation on a 4-foot clock. Here's my favorite clock. I call it Playful Bear, and you got to meet some actual bears. Now, Lazy Susans. I did a lot of these, and I have a lot more coming up. I absolutely love making these. If you can bloom on a Lazy Susan. And I just put out a tutorial, a full tutorial, on how to bloom on a Lazy Susan from start to finish. From the taping, the paint pour, the resining, the resin removal, and the tape removal. Really good video. I'll link it above. And then here are some more Lazy Susans. This is one of my first ones. Here are the early rounds of them. Here was a challenge with waterfall acrylics. And then some more. That's wild horses right there. Here's one for a friend up the road. And then I got into trays. I made a lot of trays. Trays are definitely tricky, but I show you how to do it. And in honor of my brothers and sisters in arms and those that have fallen, I made some pieces to commemorate. Back to coasters, lots of coasters. I must have made 100 sets of coasters this year. And then this summer, I got into this crazy purling bloom that I haven't really developed where I'm going with this, but it was really cool while I was doing it. Lots of fun. You should see some of those videos. And then I did some resining on charcuterie boards and serving trays. A lot of fun, and I'm doing a lot of these, and these are also a very popular seller. I haven't even showed you all here. I've done a lot. Here's a set with the tray and the coasters. And did I mention coasters? I'm telling you, these are my staple, and people love them. So if you can get the coasters down and you can find an outlet, that is a very good way to go. And then of course, I did some ornaments. Love the ornaments, a lot of fun. Created a bunch, sold a few, gave some away, have some plans for next year. And then I started working on some straight pours, ring pours, wandering pours. This pour is gonna kill me if I don't get this down. But I've had a lot of fun with this. I got to meet with Angelia Bliss at my house, and we did an ornament pour together. And then of course I got into jars, lots of jars, and this is another big hit. I even had the privilege and the opportunity to get to know Cathleen with Cause Creations. Check her out. And now, what's in the works? Well, I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm just gonna show you a little bit in preparation for 2024. And if you don't already know, I have all of these creations broken down by topic on my playlists. So check out my playlists. Thanks again, everybody, for all your support, and we'll see you next year.